Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's Challenge the Scorpion, Tyranids versus Blood Angels. Right, welcome to this 2,000 points game, Challenge the Scorpion. Alex Cottis returns, this time with his new Blood Angels army, or a Blood Angels successor chapter, which is customised himself. So we'll see that army in just a moment. And yes, it's a purple colour scheme for them, but we'll let him explain the army he has in just a moment. Fighting against the Tyranids here, I've used this list a good few times now, perhaps the last game for a good while. So as we say goodbye to the Tyranids for a while, they will now take on Blood Angels here. So back to fighting against Imperium, much tastier than the flesh of chaos. We'll just call out the patrons at gold level, which is Andrew Swan, Chris Heim, Frank Vivecki, Jordan Russell, Justin Burton, Longbow BB, Luke Schrengel, Marcus Anthony, Max Sword Knuckles, Evelyn Huxley, Dave Humphreys, Tom Weeks, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick Nilsson, Paul Cook, Peter Almo, Ray Cross, Tyler Summers, the artist formerly known as Veej, Dylan Moore, Samuel Penaneri, Martin aka Vagabond, and then Bruce Zhao as well. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level, as all the proceeds on the Patreon page go to SSWG and then also to the camera and gear fund for the channel as well. I'll call out the silver level patrons at the end of the game, and you can check out the end credits for all those supporting at all the different levels, including bronze. We also have some Phoenix Lords as well. There's 5 of them. So that's Chris Comiskey, Martin aka Vagabond, Michael Fryer, Devin Matthews, and Longbow BB. They get their names shouted out. Also will be allocated units here on both sides. We'll split them up for this battle. So for the Tyranids, it's 2 detachments here, a spearhead and then a patrol. So for the patrol detachment, first of all, it'll be the Swarm Lord. He will be the Warlord. Psychic Scream and Onslaught are his psychic powers. He also takes the fixed Warlord trait for him, Alien Cunning, so it's a sneaky redeploy before the game begins. Then I'm taking 2 units of 17 Gene Stealers. Then 2 Lictors as elites choices. And then 2 Trigons as well with adrenal glands, giving them the +1 to the charge. Then shifting over to, they're going to run as Hive Fleet Behemoth, so re-rolling their charges, nice and straightforward. And then across here for the Spearhead, it's a customised Hive Fleet here with 2 options. So the first one is Biosphere Consumption, 6+ Feel No Pain for units that remain stationary, and then Metamorphic Regeneration, regain a wound automatically at the start of the turn for each of the units. HQ choice is a Neurothrope, giving him the Norn Crown Relic. Psychic power is Catalyst for him. Then taking a 3rd Lictor, then a Morlock, then taking an Exocrine, and then finally 2 Tyrannofexes, each of them taking the Rupture Cannons. That's the list here for the Tyranids. A bit leaner, perhaps than other Tyranid armies, but hopefully a lean, mean fighting machine. We'll have to see. Fresh challenge for them as they take on the Blood Angels. We'll take a look now and see what Alex Cottis has in his list. Alright, 2,000 points of Blood Angels, debuting on the channel. Brand new army from Alex here. Wanted to go for his own customised scheme, so they are a Blood Angels successor chapter called the Angels of Venom here. There's a number of customizations with models as well. We'll get a chance to zoom in and see some of those head swaps going on. Customized characters, Reavers turned into Death Companies, all sorts going on here. But we'll let Alex run through his list.
So yeah, these are my 2,000 points of Blood Angels successor. It's 2,000 points on the nose, which is quite exciting. So leading it, we have a captain in Terminator armor. A lot of these Terminators are from the old Space Hulk set, so they look pretty cool. He has got 2 Warlord traits because I spent a stratagem on Angel Exemplar. He's got Speed of the Primarch and Gift of Foresight, so he can fight first and reroll. I think it's a hit, a wound, and a saving throw.
That's the trait I'd take, yeah.
It's really good, yeah, I like that. So that's him, and he's got the Relic, Hammer of Baal, the Thunder Hammer without a -1 to hit. Accompanying him is a Librarian in Terminator armor. Force Act and Common Bolter, as you see. He's got the Relic Icon of the Angel, which I think is reroll charges. And his 2 powers are Wings of Sanguinius and Shield of Sanguinius. We also have a Death Company Chaplain. I'm going to run him as the rules of Lamartis, because he's got really cool rules. So he's got a jump pack as well, and he's got Mantra of Strength and Canticle of Hate as his listeners. We have 2 squads of 5 Terminators. Again, what you see is what you get. So Power Sword, Common Bolter. This one has a Assault Cannon as well. The other squad very similar, but instead we have a Heavy Flamer and a Chain Fist as well. So slight difference, but very, very similar. 2 regular squads of 5 Intercessors. The Sergeant has a Bolt Pistol and Power Sword. We also have a squad of 5 Assault Intercessors. The one with the bigger base, I spent a command point to give him Quake Bolts, a special issue war gear, which I think if he hits the shot, is +1 to attack in melee. I think I'll double check that. But it's kind of cool, quite nice for the Assault Intercessors. We also have in heavy support some Eradicators. So give them these some Grey Knight helmets just because I think they look a bit nicer. But they're really cool. I like them a lot. They come really nicely. We also have another command point on the Relic Leviathan Dreadnought. He hasn't got Hunter Killer Missile because I don't have points for it, so just ignore that for now. But he does have the Cyclonic Melter Lance, 2 Heavy Flamers, a Melter Gun, and a Leviathan Siege Drill, which does more against vehicles, which you have none, but it still looks cool. In the middle is one of my favourite units. It's a unit of 10 Death Company. These are pretty heavily converted. This is for half the Death Company kit and half made from Reavers, just to give them a bit more of a bigger body. But that's fairly mixed. So there's 2 here with Power Fist and Melter Pistols, Inferno Pistols. There's a Thunderhammer, and a couple of Power Sword and Plasma Guns. And they do have regular bolters. That's when you could take bolters, but we're going to run them as bolt pistols instead. So there's a slight adjustment there. And I think, last but not least, is the Land Raider. So only in the first Land Raider I've ever built. So twin assault cannon and 2 big heavy flamers with a special name. It hasn't got a storm bolter because of points. So apart from that, yeah, that's my 2,000 points.
So yeah, hopefully we'll get a chance to zoom in and see some of these later on. But all sorts going on here. So Reaver bodies mixed with Death Company, Eradicators with Grey Knight helmets on them, which look particularly good actually, very, very good. The general helmets that you're taking are from Forge World, are they?
Yeah, they're Forge World. I think they're 30k Word Bearers World.
Yes.
One of those ones. And they're the veterans for the Death Company. All the shoulder pads are Mark III with the Forge World Blood Angels upgrades.
Okay.
Yeah, just look a bit different. I really like them.
And this is a customised one you've made yourself, or?
Yeah, that was the Reaver Lieutenant.
Yes, okay.
So I actually had to give him a Necron staff with a chaplain weapon on the top of it, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's in the Death Company quite nicely. And obviously because they're painted black and purple rather than black and red, so yeah, I think it blends in quite nicely. But
nice.
Really cool army. I'm really happy with it.
Yep, I've not seen the like of it before. It's looking very impressive indeed. And also you've got your Space Hulk well represented here as well. Brilliant models. Good to see those. I haven't seen these on the battlefield yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I have my own models painted up, but not used them in a regular game of 40k. So this is excellent to see. That's Alex's list. You can check him out on Instagram, Forge Play. If you search on there, you'll find him with different projects, variety of armies that he has now. You can keep track of what he's up to on his Instagram page. So that's the lists. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment now for this battle. Okay, so we have a scenario here, Sweep and Clear from the Grand Tournament 2021 book. So deployment zones playing from corner to corner, 5 objectives on the board. As you can see marked out, so you've got the centre objective there and the 3 inches just marking the edge for the control of those. Home deployment zone here for the Tyranids will be in this corner of the board, and then across the other side marked by the purple dice is Alex's deployment for his Blood Angels. So for primary objectives, the control of 1 or more objective markers at the start of the command phase is worth 5 points. 2 or more is worth another 5 points. If you control more than the opponent, it's worth another 5 points on top of that. Then there's 3 secondaries to choose as well, which we will do in just a moment, just to cover the terrain. So we're playing light cover for these. So light cover infantry can shelter behind these or inside to get light cover. The walls just play as Munitorum armoured containers. Infantry can shelter behind and take cover, and you've obviously got the natural line of sight blocking terrain. And the volcano, because of its size and all the belching smoke and so on, will play it as obscuring terrain, just following the template of that terrain piece for some extra line of sight blocking terrain. So that's the terrain covered. Each of us will choose 3 secondaries each. So secondaries have been chosen. As we've both gone for direct assault, which is the one that's unique for this scenario. So it needs aggression for this to work. You need to control the centre of the board or the opponent's at home objective. So Alex needs to go after that one. Tyranids will need to go after that one. If you control either one of those, at the end of your turn it's worth 3 points. If you control both, at the end of your turn it's worth 5 points. Plenty of points if the aggression pays off. And then for secondaries, for Alex at Burning Blade.
Yeah. Blade of Sanguinius.
Blade of Sanguinius. That's the unique secondary where he gets to challenge one of my characters. I have to respond with a character, and then he gets to hunt me down and so on. So it's a good fun one for the Blood Angels, with a pretty good reward if it works. And then bring it down, so destroying the monsters for the Tyranids, the natural choices to go for. For Tyranids, the usual 2, retrieve Octarius data and engage on fronts as the 2 other secondaries for them. So that's the mission, the table, terrain. We will start alternating place units on the board next. Just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. Battle mat is from gamemat.eu. We are also using their wall set here. So all the walls that you see is from one of their pre-painted terrain sets. We've added a little bit of grey effect and some rust to these just to tone them down a little bit. You can check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of pre-painted terrain sets. And then also a wide variety of battle mats in all shapes and sizes for your games of 40k and other gaming systems as well. Link for them in the video description below. And then we're also using these clear objective markers here. So they're on Kickstarter for the campaign. Link for that will be in the comment section, the video description below as well. So you can sign up to that and get a set of your own. Come sets of 6. You have marked out dead center, then the size of the objective marker, and then 3 inches to the edge. So very handy for knowing which models are in range and which aren't. These are very, very flat, so sit nice and clean on the table. They'll in place our terrain on top and just blend it all in. Nice and clear so you can see through to the design underneath as well. They have anti-fingerprint, anti-scratch surface on them also. And then here, it's optional, but you can add on, they supply you with them a little sticky tack underneath so that these then, just by pressing down your finger, they become fixed on the table and don't move around, which is useful during the game that they don't move. So you can check them out on Kickstarter there for those objective markers. But whatever mat we seem to set them up on, they seem to blend in very well indeed. Well, that was quick. Deployment completed very, very quickly here. Have to say, both armies sit very nicely on this terrain. Alex's force looking very at home on this lava landscape, and the Tyranids here blending in well also. So for their deployment, the artillery is clustered together, primarily on top of this home objective. Neurothrope just sandwiched in between, just sheltering at the back here with the Lictor. Simple job for him, just to help out with retrieve Octarius data. Then the Swarmlord deploying here, but remember he can move, he can redeploy before the game begins. And then loads of reserves, 2 Lictors, 2 Trigons, Morlock, and the Gene Stealers, which have been allocated to each of the Trigons. They're all to arrive later on in the game, turn 2 onwards. For Alex, he does have reserves, but not as much. We'll go around the other side of the board and you can see the Angels of Vermin. So, Angels of Venom, their deployment. So, the insults begin already here. Tyranids and Space Marines know mercy will be shown here in this fight. Got a suspicion this could be pretty brutal. Both armies, I think, will pack a mean punch in close combat. We'll see how quickly that happens. It's a Death Company here on the right-hand side of the wall there, but these are equipped with jump packs. They'll be able to go up and over that, no problem at all. 1 squad on the right-hand side. This squad here is the Assault Intercessors, Librarians just behind, Land Raider just behind them, which there is the squad with the Assault Cannon.
This one here with the Flamer and the Captain.
Right, so they're inside there. This squad's Deep Strike Reserve. Regular squad here at the back to camp out and hold the home objective. Leviathan Dreadnought on the left, along with the Eradicators also. That's deployment done. So we will roll up to see who goes first. What do you... I don't mind going first at all, because you obviously get around with my artillery. And I guess you'd probably want to go first as well.
I just want to get stuck in.
Yeah, just want to get stuck in. Right, okay. So we'll roll up to see who goes first. So rolling at the same time. I got a 2. What did you get?
1.
A 1! There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing we can do. The dice roll has decided that the Tyranids will go first. Their artillery is primed and ready to shoot. We've got a nice land raider here for target practice. We'll see how effective our firepower will be. We'll go on to the first turn of the game, but it will be the Tyranids that go first. Hang on a second. There's a few things to resolve. There's movement from him. Now, and Alex has got something, so he's got his challenge to issue. I wonder what order, because if I know what your challenge is and who's being challenged, it may affect where he decides to go.
My challenge is the start of my command phase.
Right. So I need to figure out at what point he makes his redeploy. I think it's before anything happens, so we'll check. All right, we've done a roll-off here to see who does their ability first. So it's Alien Cunning. I rolled here, and I've had to move him first. So Alex is thinking about what to do. So we've shifted from... We were here, and I was shifted all the way across. Now, he is quick, so be careful, is the warning here. So Death Company, they can make their full-on Fury move if they feel they need to. I suppose it's been declared that it's going to happen. So where do they go?
9 inches away, so I'm going to put them just around this corner.
They are going to go around that corner. Right, okay. Okay, redeploy's done. The Death Company have moved forward, just keeping over 9 inches away, but they are in there. That's where they are located at this stage. We can't climb the wall. We'll have to go round if we are to try and hunt them down. We'll go on to the first turn of the game. Here, Tyranids will make their first move. Okay, movement done. We've made a 9-inch move but haven't advanced. I don't want the psychic power being denied by that librarian and then it stops us from making a charge. We've calculated how far he could go with a double move and there's a fair chance he'll make it into close combat against the Death Company, as I think he's going to try and round the corner and go after them through the back entrance. Movements and range stationary of all of these just to continue their feel no pain and the ability to shoot twice and so on. Lictor's moved through 8 inches and has started the retrieve Octarius data. Advanced with the Neurophrope to get to there just for the range for Catalyst, which will now go on to the psychic phase. So we will command reroll. And it does not go off. It does not go off. That psychic phase finished. As Alex doesn't declare, he declares his challenge at the start of his command phase. That challenge hasn't been issued at this point. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So I'm going to just fire at the Land Raider. Nice and straightforward. Here we go.
Can you use my smoke screen?
Aha!
So make sure he's got. I'm pretty sure he does.
Yes, to check that he actually has the keyword here. We'll just wait for our shooting just to see if the Land Raider has the smoke screen keyword. Yep, okay, smoke screen. So 5s to hit then. This makes a huge difference. Or maybe not. 3 hits, that's crazy. Let's see if we can get these wounds coming through. 2 come through. I'm going to command reroll this one. Doesn't go through. Burning the CP here. 2 make it through though. AP -3. So 5 pluses. No. Command reroll. 2d6 damage. I'll go Patronic on it.
Nah. Yeah, right.
There it comes. Almost.
Worse.
So we'll go for Dave Humphries, an Orc player. He'll be more than happy to put some damage on the Land Raider. 2. And then we'll go for Evelyn Huxley, the anti-Imperial dice. 2 as well. Okay. Quite mediocre. 4 wounds caused against the Land Raider. I think it starts at 16.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's down to 12.
Okay, 12 wounds left. We'll shoot it again immediately. 5s and 6s. 2. 2 wounds come through. Immediate pressure on this Land Raider. Blocks 1 vitally. And then we'll go Andrew Swan to see how anti-Imperial he is today. 4 wounds taken, dropping down to 8 on the Land Raider. The artillery rounds coming in here, slamming into the frontal armour of this brute of a machine. It's still alive, but it has taken some heavy damage. But 8 wounds is not bad. It's not bracketed yet.
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, I am, sorry. Down 1 bracket.
Okay, drop in a bracket. Going to fire him next at the squad at the back that's anchoring the home objective. Yeah, we're not going to cause them much trouble. 2 wounds come through, AP -3. No cover, so 6s. No. Damage 2, so 2 models slain. Okay. And you run those as regular Marines, or are they?
These are...
Primaris?
Yeah, Primaris.
Intercessors, right, okay. We'll fire again, same target. Looking for 3s. Looking for 3s at strength 7. 2 more come through, so we've not wiped them out. And blocked 1, well done. Okay, so 2 will survive, another 1 slain. So that's his firepower finished. And then what to do with this one? So I'm going to fire at the Eradicators. I can see them because of the height of this thing. So we'll put 3 shots into them. Is anything? Alex is looking at his stratagems. They're a precious unit.
Nah, that's fine.
4s. Yeah, 2 hits. They're Gravis, aren't they? Toughness 5. We're strength 10. But no!
Oh, no.
Well, 1 wound comes through.
Nope.
Not saved. Damage of... That's enough. Picks 1 off. Ouch. We'll fire at them again. Tyranid artillery. Just the 1 hit comes through, so we'll not wipe them out. The wound does come through. Big roll hit. No. Damage of 2. Nothing I can do about it, so you'll take 2 wounds and survive. Okay, the guns fall silent now. That's the artillery complete. But it's not bad, is it, Tyranids? It's not usually renowned for heavy guns, but they will happily sit at the back firing like that all day long, and without interruption would be preferable, but we'll see what Alex has to say about that. I'm going to move the Swarmlord again, another 9 inches. So 6-inch charge, you reckon? He's moved around the corner here another 9 inches with his Hive Commander ability. I'd imagine that would catch them by surprise. They were looking to move out and then jump and get him, and they then found that he's moved around the corner to go after them. So the intention is to go into the Death Company. There is a card, isn't there, to give him a 5+ for no paint? I think that's the one.
So that's in the fight phase.
Okay, we'll see if we make it in. We'll go for our charge. Needing a 6. Oh, he is in by a mile. In he goes. Right, so in he goes. This is the habit he has. He smells the enemy and he just heads straight towards them. So that's the theme for him. Here come his attacks. 6 attacks, needing 2s. They all hit. Now, I'm wondering my strength. But it's worth having a look to see if he's strength 8. I don't think he is, but we'll check. He is strength 8. 2s, 6s are scary. Okay, this is a full house here. So that's 2 mortal wounds immediately.
So I'll do the 5 up.
Block both.
Right.
Nice, with the help of the stratagem. There's armor saves here as well, actually. So just need to check.
Is it damage 2?
Damage 3 on these. So yeah, those 6s don't cause any extra AP minus, so all 6 can be rolled as armor saves of 6+ to start off with. Trying to block first before the damage comes through.
Okay. Because we've got the 5 up for nothing.
After that, yeah. Yeah. None. Okay. Oh boy, right. So 6 of these to work our way through. With 5+ feel no pains. Do these 3 dice at a time for each one that comes through.
So there's 6, right? So the first one dies?
No, so model slain. Oh, he's going to count them down, that's fine, yeah. Next one. Almost, yeah. No, oh, blocked that one, well done.
And then needs triple 5. Nope.
No, so he did die in the end.
Last one.
No.
5 die.
5 dead. Okay, 5 models to be removed. I went after the Death Company because I know how expensive they are. I know how good they are as well. So, how many points for that unit?
I don't talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's about 300.
300 points, yeah, because it's a large, well-equipped Death Company unit, and fully aware of what kind of a punch they can pack in close combat. Well, you can fight back. You've actually got 5 models left. This is the advantage of a large unit. Yes, they've taken damage, but Alex has protected the nastier close combat weapons. I can see Thunderhammers and Power Fists. So Swarmlord may regret charging in to the Death Company here. Okay, so Alex lining up his attacks here. We do have Phoenix Lords taking parts. They have been allocated here. So Chris Comiskey on this Trigon. And the rest of the Phoenix Lords really are mostly Space Marine players. They've been allocated on Alex's side here. So Michael Fryer is the Leviathan Dreadnought here. He'll take command of him. We've got the Vagabond Land Raider with Michael in charge there. And then the Death Company will be Longbow BB here, so he is in charge of those. He's actually a Blood Angels player, so he will take command of the Death Company. And then where's Devon?
Devon is in the Deep Strike Terminal Squad.
Ah, yet to arrive. Right, okay. So we'll line up attacks here against the Swarmlord.
So I get Shock Assault, but I don't get the Black Rage extra attack because it's only if I made a charge move or performed a heroic intervention.
Gotcha.
Not if I was charged.
Yes.
Which is fine. So.
Okay, so here it comes.
So with Shock Assault, 3 attacks each. Thunderhammer's going to go first, so he's -1 to hit. So hit on 4s.
4s.
Okay. Strength 8. So wound.
Okay. I'll go Patronic to block on a 3+ invulnerable save. I'll go Frank for Fecky, usually quite helpful. Just about. Oof, that was close to block that damage from coming through. So parried the Thunderhammer as it swung in defiance of the Swarmlord.
Now we've got 2 Power Fists.
Right, okay.
So 4s again. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's so bad. 2 hits.
3s to wound. 1 wound.
Just 1 wound.
We will not command reroll. We'll just make a regular 3+ invulnerable save. That's been passed. That's been blocked.
And then just 2 Power Swords.
3s.
Okay.
5s.
5 toughness. This can be 4s because +1 to wound.
Yeah, for Blood Angels. 2.
Just 2.
3 pluses. Got him.
Dreadful.
A wound. Marked him. Scarred him. But that's it. Okay, so just the 1 wound caused. I'm going to pay 3 CP and fight again. So, here come the attacks. Drop dice. Oh, it's a 6. Okay, so looking for 2s. Then we're looking for 2s to wound. Okay, 4 have made it through.
Use a Petronic dice for... No, you didn't.
Come on, reroll. Just about. Okay, that makes it through. No mortal wounds being caused, but we're back to this feel no pains here of 5 pluses on 5 of them. Got to pass at least 1 if the...
Is it -3?
-3, yeah.
So 6 up.
Oh, 6 up saves first, yes, of course. None! Oh!
Fantastic. So first one, dead.
Dead.
Second one,
Blocked. Well done, well done, well done. So not get the wipe out here. Blocked. Oh, no, that kills that model. Yep. Valiant attempt.
Dies.
No.
And then lastly...
Yeah.
Oh,
Blocks that one. Well done. Okay, so 2 models will survive with 1 wound on one of them. Okay.
Yeah, 3 die.
I'll then play implant attack.
Same me.
2 up. Mortal wound.
Okay.
5+ feel no pain to defy it. Patronic, too late. It's a 4. So that kills off that model with a wound, which is the Power Fist. It's just the one model with a hammer left. Well, I know it's annoying because that's the unit you deploy and you think, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that unit, getting the charge in and destroying something, and then it gets picked on first. It's annoying when that happens, but that's the way the Swarm Lord operates. Nickname of the Spanner. He loves to throw himself into the works and cause trouble immediately for armies. He has a habit of doing it. He's done it here. He's picked on the Death Company and has slammed into them, attacking twice, and then finishing off one of the models with an implant attack. 1 model remains. Morale could be a bit of a problem here. So what's the decision? You're down to 2 CP.
I can't spend any more. So he lost 9. Leadership is 9 because of the chaplain.
1's going to pass. That's it. Oh, this is got it. You got it. See, passed his morale.
Actually, no, that's good because I can't shoot him now because I can't fall back.
What?
Definitely can't fall back. So it's even the best.
So, what, you could command reroll to fail? That's weird. I'll let you think about this one. Okay. Alex will keep the result. No panic here. That Land Raider is full of Terminators, and there's a captain in there as well. So with a Hammer of Baal. So the Swarm Lord, no doubt, will be paid a visit by them. We'll end the turn at this stage here, but Swarm Lord doing his own thing, and then the firepower from the heavy artillery has made its mark this turn. So pretty good from the Tyranids. I think happy enough with the result that's come through. I'll give you an update on the score. Okay, turn comes to an end. Tyranids looking to cause damage, but tactically, we're only on 1 primary. And we've abandoned the centre of the board, and the game revolves around points. So Blood Angels, yes, they've taken some hits here, but they have the option to get ahead tactically against Tyranids. We'll go on to the first turn of the game for them. As one little note, Alex swapped the models that has been removed from players. We've done that at the end of the fight phase. That's totally fine. So it's the model with the Power Fist and the Inferno pistol. We'll go on to turn 1 for the Blood Angels next, and Alex can choose who he wants to challenge here for his secondary. Who?
So
it's got to be him, hasn't it?
He's not getting away.
He's going to challenge him. Okay.
Well, no, you can choose actually.
I can choose. Right.
I'm going to issue with my captain.
Yes.
The Warlord.
So tactically, I'd choose him. Narratively, I'd have to accept the challenge, knowing that I'll die because Alex will keep throwing stuff at him until he is brought down. But then I know that your captain's going to go for me, isn't he? So I'll play narrative. I'll accept with him, and we'll draw your captain out into close combat. That means your captain must be the one that kills me in order to max out on your points. Right, okay. We'll go on to turn 1. I'll let Alex make his moves here. Okay, so movement's complete here for the Blood Angels on their first turns. Fair bit going on. So this squad's moved forwards and has claimed the central objective. Land Raiders followed up behind. Terminators and Captain have disembarked. They're across here. Chaplain has activated Mantra of Strength on himself. Canticle of Hate being granted to, that's an aura ability, isn't it? Units nearby. Remaining in close combat with the lone Death Company model. Librarians moved up. This squad's pushing out. They're going to go after that objective on the flank. So Alex playing tactically here. This squad may as well just take shelter and camp out on the home objective. On the left-hand side, advancing taking place here with the Eradicators, just rolling a 1 for their advance, and the Dreadnought advanced as well with its shorter range weaponry, rolling a 2. But it has claimed that left-hand objective. So now the Blood Angels comfortable on 3 of the primary objectives. Yeah, it's on psychic phase now, the Librarian. So what shall he do?
So he's going to do Shield of Sanguinius on the Land Raider to give him a 5+
invuln save, yes.
Lunia 6. I'm going to come up on that.
Yes.
To be fair, your weapons are -3.
Yes.
So really, it's not much point.
-3 is a 5+ anyway.
I'll leave that.
Okay.
I'm going to do Wings of Sanguinius on a 6 so we can move 12 inches. It goes off.
I'll try and deny it.
Okay.
We certainly do not. So he's free to move.
So,
Now, where is he going?
I think it's going to get him just towards
Tuck him behind the wall and get him further forwards.
section.
Okay. Right, psychic phase finished. Shooting phase next. So you've got that Inferno pistol.
Yes.
You can go Patronic on it if you so wish.
Yeah, I'll do that, 100%.
Now, Chris Syme's an Imperial player. Space Marines and Sisters of Battle. No other allegiances, pure Imperium.
Perfect. I'll take him.
Chris Syme.
And Chris. So needing a 3.
Yes. Oh no! Missed. Okay.
That's fine.
There's more shooting to come, is there?
There is.
There is, right.
I need to look up. I'm going to shoot the Land Raider. I think it's only the assault cannons would be in range.
Range 24, yep.
At the
Hexacrine, yep.
So let's have a look.
8 shots, I think. Or 20. Or 12. Yes, 6 shots a time. Yeah, here come the attacks. It's 12 shots, by the way. It's in a bracket, yes, it's 4s.
4 hits.
5s to wound.
1 wound.
Okay. It's your turn 1. Devastator, -2, yeah. Passed on a 6. Defiant Artillery.
24. No, that's going to be it, I think.
Stormbolter on top.
That hasn't got one. It's kind of all the points for it.
Okay.
Um,
Looking around for anything else. We don't think so. Close combat is where the action will be. Yes, 18 inches on those they're shooting, but they advance. I know shooting from that Assault Intercessor squad. We're going to charges. There's a good few as Alex seeks to rid the sector of the crazy crackpot Swarmlord. Captain's going in, nameless at this stage. If anyone wants to leave a name suggestion for him, then Alex will contemplate and consider whether to adopt the name. So the nameless captain going in.
so he's get +2 to his charge roll, so
He's in.
doesn't
Well,
really do much. But I'm going to go around, so
yes, to gain a few inches. So you can just swing around, attack from the Swarmlord's right-hand side to there. Yep.
7 is going to advance. Oh, sorry, charge as well.
Yeah, with +2 as well.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna move this dice.
Yeah, the Lamartis model going in. That's it.
Yeah, so we can charge.
So that should be enough to bring the Swarmlord down. Yeah, there's a conundrum here. Difficult decisions to make. The ideal situation is to kill the Swarmlord with the Warlord. But to go first, Alex is doubtful whether he can cause enough damage to do that with me on 11 wounds remaining. If he attacks with another unit and I survive, I could then interrupt play and then hit the captain before he gets a chance to strike me. So, tough choice, Alex. We'll give you a bit of time to consider what to do. Yeah, Alex will get 10 points if he uses the Terminators and kills the Swarmlord here. So, Fury of the First is going to be played on them to give him +1 to hit rolls. Back up to 3s. Rerolling 1s for the captain.
So we got yes. Alright. So 3 regular power fists.
Okay.
So hitting on back to 3s now.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s for the captain.
Okay. It's helped a bit. That's the situation. Be 2s to wound.
Yes, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. All of them. Aha.
6 wounds, please.
Okay.
-3 to damage.
So I'll go Patrionic. I'll go Patronic here. Eldar player. This is Jordan Russell. Needing a 3. Plus no. That makes it through. Justin Burton. Eldari player. Eldar certainly not helping the Tyranids. That's a disaster. Longbow BB, Blood Angels player, will go for Marcus Anthony. Another one. 111. Patreon's refusing to help here. They've ganged up on the Swarmlord. Maxfield Knuckles has blocked. Tom Weeks. I'm dying here. Past that one. And how many more? One more left to go? Or is that 5? Okay, so there's one more to go. We'll go Peter Almo, undeclared. another 1. Oh, that's really bad. So that's going to be 8 damage.
8 wounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Catalyst.
No, I don't have Catalyst. No, I tried to cast it. It didn't go off. I'm going to command reroll one of these and try and block this one, which we do. Okay, so that will be 6 damage taken.
Down to 5.
5 wounds left. He's in a sorry state.
So the captain, the sergeant with a power sword.
Oh, hasn't finished yet. Here comes the sergeant.
Reroll the 1. But it's +1 to hit because it's not.
So all hit.
So
Brilliant.
Strength 5 is going to be force to wound.
Force to wound. 2 6s. 3 plus for no. 3 plus to block. Another wound taken. Drop into 4.
And then the chain fist, finally.
To finish him off.
So
They could do it. To protect the captain.
3 hits.
This is 10 victory points we picked up here. Double 6.
2 wounds.
Oh, I'll have to go Patronic here. Samuel Penninary.
These are D3 damage.
Yeah, got to block these 3 plus. Come on. No help. And I'll turn to the tower in desperation. Bruce Zhao says 6 blocked. Thank you.
So D3.
D3 wounds. Just the 1. Oh, dropping down to 3 wounds left on the Swarmlord. Still alive. So I'm interrupting play. I'm down to 1 CP. I'll put all of the attacks into the captain. Yeah, I'll go after the captain. I've got to do it. Okay, so here we go. Okay. 3s to wound. 666 would be amazing. Okay, right. So a mortal wound taken on the captain straight away. Any kind of feel no pain with him?
No.
Okay, she takes a wound. We've marked him at least. And now Invon saves. You can go Patronic and call upon Imperial players if you so wish.
What's your minus?
-3.
Okay, I am going to.
Right, so we've got 2 Patreons here. Longbow BB is a dedicated Blood Angels player. He will help.
So go for a 4 up.
Invon save. Yeah. Oh, 1 at a time. Oh, doesn't matter. Passed both. That was the second one was Luke Trengel, Imperial player. Both have been blocked. The shield holds. And surely now I am doomed. The captain can swing back and fulfill his destiny. Okay.
The stars of a life.
Oh dear. What a legacy. What a way to start his career though on the channel. Brilliant to bring down the Swarmlord. Shield holds. Now he prepares to swing. Hammer of Bow is equipped with, so hitting on 2s.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 2 hit.
Yeah.
All hits.
Yep. 2s to wound. All of them. God, he's good. Yes.
Luke, you got this. Come on.
3 plus Invon saves. Oh, 222. That is the end of him. He dies. Now, will he explode for the 3rd time in a row in our games?
Oh.
No, that would have caused trouble if that had happened, but no. We'll place a wound on the captain for that mortal wound that came through, and then I shall remove the Swarmlord from play. Alex will be oh so happy to see him gone. Consolidation moves can be made by the units now as well. All those units involved in the combat can make their 3-inch consolidation move. Possibly more because of the canticle. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so Terminators, Chaplain, and Lone Death Company Marine and Captain all making their moves, just tucking in behind the wall here, ready to pounce if the Tyranids dare to come forwards. That's combat's resolved and turn comes to an end. Swarmlord has been eradicated. It's been costly, but he has finally gone. Yeah, Alex has leapt ahead here. 15 points for Blade of Sanguinius. Bring It Down picked up for that as well. So actually, in killing my Swarmlord, that's got you 17 points in 1 turn. Direct assault as well for claiming the central ground. So Tyranids, yes, they can boast about some damage that's been caused, but tactically they're way behind here. They have now control of only 1 primary going into the next turn. Alex actually controls 4. 1, 2, 3. With the larger consolidation move made, the Terminators have actually claimed that flank objective as well. Tactically, looking good for the Blood Angels, but we shall go on to turn 2 for the Tyranids, who may well bring in this subterranean assault. The battle is far from resolved. We'll see what happens with the Tyranids on their 2nd turn coming up next. All right, turn 2 movement complete for the Tyranids. We have brought our reserves in. So, remaining stationary with the artillery. Neurothrope just moving across to here, then arriving with the Chris Comiskey Trigon, Gene Stealers in the middle, getting ready to charge ahead if those charges happen. Then around here, Lictor's arrived, right in the corner. Retrieve Octarius data, and then we brought the Gene Stealers and the Trigon, and here at the back the intention is to try and swamp this objective at the back if possible. You have to be aware that Alex does have a unit of Terminators yet to arrive via Deep Strike. We brought the Morlock in. That's about the most efficient spot that he can go for causing mortal wounds. We've yet to roll that up. So 2+ against the Longbow BB Death Company Marine. We have got him. D3 mortal wounds, 2 mortal wounds, 6 up, feel no pains though.
No.
Got him. Okay, so he's gone. The Chaplain, he'll take 3 straight mortal wounds on him on a roll of a 6.
2+.
Yeah, so it's 3 mortal wounds on the Chaplain. We'll try and hit the Librarian. We've got him with D3, just the 1. The Captain himself has been struck, and 2 mortal wounds on him. And the Terminators have been hit with 3 mortal wounds, which will slay a whole model now. They're 3 wounds each.
One was already on a wound, so...
Ah, right, so a wound will flow over onto another model. So 1's slain. Nasty stuff for the Morlock. That's about one of the best hits so far.
6 up, feel no pain with the Chaplain.
Right, okay. Blocks 1. Okay. Yeah, good hits from the Morlock. As to how long it survives, we'll have to see. We had to take the opportunity to just try and kick out some mortal wounds against those targets. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next. So we'll go for Catalyst, quite straightforward. We'll put it onto the Gene Stealers, and it goes off. Librarian's too far away, maybe. We'll check this range. I think it's too far, but we'll just have a quick look. 24, yeah, he's just tucked behind the wall. And that is... No, he's good.
Oh, really? I can't really see.
Yeah, no, it looks fine to me. So
You
roll a 7.
I'll go for it.
It's an 8 required.
Oh.
How about an 11? Well done. Okay, Catalyst has been blocked. Just double checked that measurement, and it is correct. It's within range 24, so that power has been stopped. We'll go on to Shooting Phase next. We'll go for... Oh, it's a tough choice. We'll go for the Eradicators. We're going to shoot at them. 2 hits. 2s to wound. Yes, the wounds come through. -3.
Nope.
D6 on the first model.
He's dead.
2, because he's already taken wounds. And then we'll go Patronic on the last one for the wipeout here. We'll use Dylan Moore for the roll, which is a 2. I'm going to come on and re-roll it because I want to try and get the wipeout against them things. That's enough. Eradicators eradicated, taken out by him. We'll then go for shooting again, and we'll put our shots into the Leviathan Dreadnought.
Does that have to be the same?
2 hits. No, it just says you can shoot again. Yeah, pretty good. As long as you sit still. That's 2 wounds with a strength 10. -3.
5 up invulnerable save?
Invulnerable save.
Oh, wow.
Double 5. Leviathan escapes. That's the Michael Fryer Leviathan here. 0 damage on that so far.
Can you use smoke screen more than once?
Yeah, it's a stratagem, yeah. Fresh turn. We're just checking the wording.
Yeah.
Okay, smoke again.
So 1 command point.
Yeah, just going to try and pop smoke on the Land Raiders to try and keep it alive. Here's 8 wounds to try and get through. Going to fire at it once, and we'll decide what to do. And then we'll go for the Dakar onto the Marines just there. So, Stinger Salvo. 3s to wound, because it's strength 5. -1. A wound caused.
Is that on the Marines?
Yeah, no, you're okay. Look, light cover, so you're good.
Okay.
So then we'll go for 3 shots with the Rupture Cannon in 5s. So that's helped stop a shot from coming through. 3s to wound. Does come through. 5+ to block. No. Do you want to come on and reroll that?
Last one, I've got to save it.
Got to save it. Okay. D6 damage. We'll go for the Ray Cross dice here. 5. Ray usually gets a good result. It's dropping down to 3. We'll fire at it again and do the Stinger Salvos again. Stinger Salvos. A wound on the Marines.
No, takes a wound.
Just a wound taken. And then chance here for this Tyranid Artillery. Gets 2 hits on a 6 and a 5. This is good. 3s to wound. Double 6 for the wounds. Ouch. Blocked 1. D6 damage. 3 or more will blow it up. The artist, formerly known as Veej, says, die. It's gone. It's gone. It took 2 turns, but it's been destroyed. And of course it does. It detonates on top of that as well. A huge explosion here. I think the Space Marines think the volcanoes erupting here, but it's not. It's the Land Raider has detonated, exploding after multiple turns and multiple rounds of double firepower coming from the Tyranids here. Nasty stuff. Land Raider finally succumbs to Tyranid artillery. You don't want those things exploding. D6 damage. You can roll up, Alex, on your own stuff.
I don't want to.
Oh, the pain, the pain, the pain, the pain.
So, Lamartis,
Yes.
got 2 wounds left.
Be careful. 6 damage.
There's a chance I can.
Oh, no. Devastating. He's gone. Lamartis is dead. Oh, no.
Librarian is just within 6 inches.
Okay, how much damage does he take? 5. What does that mean? He's gone. He's gone as well. No way.
And then the assault intercessors.
Squad here. 3. That'll take 1 and then another.
And then
Deadly.
Morlock.
Yes. Alex can roll for that one.
Here's where we get a 1.
D6 damage.
That's a 2.
It's a 2.
Okay.
2 wounds taken, knocking it down to 10. Devastating stuff. Land Raider can be removed from play, but that hurts. That really does hurt. Okay, so that can go. Ouch. I'll fire this. I'm going to put 1 round into them. I'm hoping I don't wipe them entirely. God. So, 6 shots, isn't it? And I get 5 hits. 3's to wound. 2 wounds come through. Okay, that's all right. Cover of 5+.
No.
No, 2 slain, 1 model left.
The hero.
So the hero remains. Okay, that's the situation. Right, so we'll not fire the second round. I'd like to keep him alive. No, we'll fire at him. It's a tough choice. We'll see if we can bring him down. So I think if he's doing 3, he can claim cover. 2 wounds come through. 5+. No, he's gone. Wipeout. Just wanted to go for the wipeout just to clear that objective. It means that neither of us can claim it, but that one has been cleared. All right, so now we'll go for charges next. I think firepower's been complete. It's been devastating from the Tyranids. Nasty firepower in this corridor of doom here. Lots of damage being caused. Charges to take place. Really, the only charges now is across in this direction, attacking from the back lines to try and go for the objective at the back. So that's the current situation around the back. Captain and Terminators alive, Librarian, Chaplain gone. So here, roll up these charges to see if we can make it in. I'll go with the... Oh boy. I'll go with the Gene Stealers first. 9 they need, 9 they get. In they go. Okay, charge goes ahead. I'm not going to get him in, but I'm not too fussed. I'm just glad the Gene Stealers have made it in. So that charge goes ahead. We'll go into combat resolution next. Okay, the charge has gone ahead and the party move's been made. I reckon we've got 11 of them in. We'll do the acid maws first of all, 4 attacks each. It's looking for 3s. Then we're looking for 4s. Just 3 at -3. Yep, so 1 Marine survives. So there's another 7 Marines, so we'll do the first 14. Looking for 3s. 6 is a little bit all over. No, okay. So there's 4 saves at -1. He's gone. Okay. So a bit of a consolidation move made with those, and that's that done. But we've well and truly claimed this objective here. But bear in mind there is that deep striking unit of Terminators to arrive at some point on the table. But damage has been heavy here against Blood Angels. They've taken a brutal battering in the centre of the board, and then that exploding Land Raider really caused trouble. A number of characters have been slain. So tough here. The other thing I've noticed is over on this flank, what does the Dreadnought do? Does he hold on to the primary? Or does he move forwards and press on towards the Tyranid lines? Tough decisions here. Blood Angels have taken a battering from the Tyranids here, who have remedied the situation to a large degree. We did say the game would be brutal, and that's exactly what's happened. But the Blood Angels will fight on. The Captain lives, along with the Terminators. We'll go on to their second turn. We'll calculate points to see if any points have been picked up by the Tyranids here. So actually still behind the Blood Angels by a fair bit. Alex is still on 20. You're only on 10. 5 points for primaries. Engage on fronts for 2. And then direct assault, because we control the back objective, for 3. So Alex ahead by 10. But damage has been done here by the Tyranids. We'll go on to Turn 2, still the early stages of the game, but the second turn for the Tyranids, second turn for the Blood Angels, or the Angels of Venom, coming up next. Okay, so we're on turn 2 for the Blood Angels here. 10 points picked up for primaries. This one under Blood Angels' control, and the one across the other side under their control as well. So 10 points, so keeping the points flowing in. Terminators have stepped up, climbed up here, I think to lay down some DACA in that direction against the Gene Stealers. This unit's now swung around and has claimed this right-hand objective. Then, which you were controlling already because of the edge of the objective mark is just there. Captain's going to take on the Morlock. Terminators have deep struck in to here again. I think some DAC are going to go into the Gene Stealers, and the Dreadnoughts moved across. Did it advance? Or?
No, just out of range of the objective.
Yeah, just out of range of the objective, just there.
Tactical doctrine now.
Yep, tactical doctrine. No psychic phase anymore.
No, thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, shooting phase next. 2 on each, by the looks of it. Yeah. So Marines firing here. 2 of them can see Gene Stealers. 2 of them can shoot at the monster.
So 2 of the Gene Stealers first, hit on 3s.
Yeah.
Winning on 3s.
4s.
1 wound.
5 up in 1 save. No, Gene Stealer picked off.
And 2 into the triangle. 1 hit.
5's for a wound. -2 now, yeah. Saved on a 6. Okay.
Before I forget, this Contemptor, or Leviathan, sorry, he's going to shoot his heavy flamers into the Gene Stealers.
Oh.
His melter gun into the
Trigon, yes.
And his melter lance into the exocrine.
Oh, lots of firepower available. Yes. Here we go.
So 2 heavy flamers first.
It's finally got itself in range.
Not bad.
Okay. This is your flamers?
Yes.
Okay.
So 8 hits, strength, it's going to be 3s to wound. Not too bad. It's 4 wounds, please.
5+ invuln saves. We just blocked the 1, so 3 casualties taken. Okay. We'll go. It's hard to know where to take these from. We'll go from here. So. Just remove, that bumps us up to 4.
The melter gun into the Trigon, so 3s to hit. Nope.
Nope, okay.
And then the Psychotic Melter Lance.
The Lance here is D6 shots, so Alex is going to go Patronic on this one. But they're all pretty much Tyranid players, or Space Marine players, so any of those.
Perfect, I'll take...
Martin, yeah. That's Vagabond here, Space Marines player.
So D6 shots.
3 is okay.
Take it. 3s to hit.
2. This is against the Exocrine here. What strength is it?
It is strength 9.
3's to wound. Okay, 1's made it through. Come on, reroll the wound. It could do. You've got 2 CP available.
Do you have an invulnerable save?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Come on, reroll. Yes. AP minus, not 4.
It is -4.
It is, go straight through. And the damage?
D6.
2d6 damage. Could go Patronic if you so wish.
Yeah, alright.
Super Imperial.
I'll do two. I'll do two Patronics.
Yeah, Nicholas Lucas on top there and Patrick Nielsen.
Okay, so Nicholas first.
Nicholas Lucas. 4, that's good.
And
Patrick Nielsen, yeah. Oh, just the one. Okay.
Damn.
Five wounds taken. I've actually got a feel no pain for that of 6s. We've blocked 2, so 3 damage taken, dropping down to 9. Damage on the beasts here, but 9 wounds left. Okay, Terminators on top. Flamer's going to go into the Morlock, and then 3 lots of Stormbolters going into the Gene Stealers. I've already taken 4 casualties. Another 12 shots.
Heavy Flamer first.
D6 hits. 4. 5s to wound.
It's 2 wounds.
4 ups. Nope. 2 wounds taken, dropping down to 8. Make things easier for the captain as he prepares to charge in.
And 3 Stormbolters.
Yes.
Reroll 1s for the captain potentially. Let's have a look.
That's good.
Reroll 1.
This is for the captain, helping out.
And 4 Stormbolters.
Okay, 4.
-2.
5s. Blocked 3. That's ridiculous.
Well done.
Okay, 5 casualties taken. And obviously need to remove a model. Okay. Tough choice. Yeah, Alex trying to decide what to do. These Terminators here, the intent was to shoot in that direction, but they could shoot back here. But I think he's swinging back round to fire at them at the back
so
here.
We're going to spend a command point, last command point, through the first, so +1 to attacks.
Yep.
And they're all going to shoot at the
Gene Stealers. Okay. All right. So there's 6 shots on the assault cannon, and then there'll be 16 shots with the Stormbolters.
So the assault cannon, because he moved, because he's deep strike, back to 3s with the
Yep.
with the first.
This is good. 3s to wound.
3 wounds.
3. Block none. 3 casualties taken straight away.
Oh, just out of 6 inches.
Just out of range of the captain for 3 roll 1s. And then now it's 12 shots with Stormbolters. Looking for 3s. Or 2s, sorry.
Oh yeah, it is 2s.
Yeah.
That's lucky. I forgot immediately.
Yeah, there's a few. 1s most have hit. And then 4s to wound. A bit some more saves required.
That's awful. 5 wounds.
Just 5. 3 casualties taken so far. Block those 2. So 3. So 6 dead. Yeah, shooting phase is finished, you reckon? There's charges here. Captain's going to easily make it in against the Morlock. Alex can roll up if he wants to roll up for his distance. You don't want to move round the base or anything like that. Okay, so contact made, no problem. And that is it. So we'll resolve this combat here. Chance for the captain to bring the Morlock down, pick up some victory points and eradicate one of these Tyranid monsters. So 5 attacks for the captain here.
Hitting on 2s.
2s, yeah. Look at that. Superb.
Strength 8 and wounding on 2s.
Yeah. 2s to wound.
I get 1 reroll, which I'm going to use.
Yes.
That's 4 wounds.
Okay.
Leaves -3 for damage.
Need 6s, and I have to block 2. Otherwise I'm dead. I die. 9 damage, I'm on 8 wounds left.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Terminators helping out, chipping off a few wounds. We'll see if we explode. We do not.
I was a bit worried.
Yeah, okay. Morlock's dead. It can be taken away. Well done. Captains brought the monster down. More points flowing in for the Blood Angels. Strangest one, the real kickstart was that successful challenge. That gave you the 15, and then Alex has been building on top of that. So more points flowing in here. 10 points for primaries. Bring it down another 2 points, so bringing the Morlock down. And then direct assault, Alex has claimed the central ground. So 3 points picked up for that. So 35 points to 10. Tyranids are a fair bit behind now. So Blood Angels may have taken heavier damage, but they've been successful in keeping those points flowing in. And they're still looking quite strong on both of these objectives across here, especially that one. Tyranids miles away from that. We'll end the turn here. That's the points situation. There's a bit of morale to resolve, actually. We'll do that next. So that's auto pass. That's sign-ups. No problem. And then some morale to resolve. I'll need a 1 over there to pass. No, so there's morale problems for the Gene Stealers over there. Yes, morale failed, but they won't below half strength, so it was just ones, which we rolled a triple one, so 3 more Gene Stealers left. So 7 of them left in that squad over on that objective. Turn comes to an end. Gene Stealers need to not only hunt down Blood Angels, they need to hunt down points here. It's all about points, no matter what damage is done, they will lose if they don't start raking points in and get ahead of the Blood Angels. A big tally at this stage to chase, 35 points is very impressive. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Tyranids next. Alright, so we're on turn 3 now for the Tyranids. The points picked up, we controlled this one and the one across there, so 10 points picked up for primaries as we start to try and catch up here with the Blood Angels. Lictors was here, made an advance, so even got to there. Crossing over for engaging all fronts, but not able to do Rod over here. So instead, we've brought on the Lictor in this top left-hand corner and performed Retrieve Octarius data with him. So that's 3 out of 4 completed. Auto restore a wound on the Exocrine, keeping the artillery still. Neurothropes moved out to get within smite range of the Leviathan Dreadnought. Gene Stealers roll a 6 for their advance. All of a sudden, they've swung across to the left-hand side. Trigon's moved across. Reckon he can assault the base of the wall and fight the Terminators on top. The other Trigon has advanced. The Lictors moved up. An advance at roll a 1, and these Gene Stealers have moved out roll a 2 for their advance. They've swung around, heading off towards the Terminators. That's movement done. Tyranids have the home objective for the Space Marines. They're going to try and go for the middle one as well, possibly, and try and pick on Blood Angels units as much as possible. We'll go on to shooting phase. No, we'll go on to psychic phase here. Just a straightforward smite is what we're going to go for against the Leviathan Dreadnought. Goes off on a 7. D3 mortal wounds. It's 3. No feel no pains or anything like that at all?
You've got reduce 1 damage, but that's only for, that's not for mortal wound.
No, okay. So 3 wounds taken on the Leviathan Dreadnought. So he drops down to 11. We're now going to fire this terrain effects, going to go into those Terminators over there with the Rupture Cannon. Twice. 4s. Just the 1. 2s for a wound. Yes, wound goes through. 5+ to block. Well done. We'll fire again. And we get 2 hits. And we get 2 wounds. 5+. No. D6. Do you want to come on? Oh no, no CP left. D6 damage. 3. Got 1. And D6 damage. 2. Which I will command reroll to get a 3+. We'll go Patronic. So Tyler Summers, he's a Space Marine player, but also Necrons. Oh, shouldn't have done it.
Thank you very much.
Wound taken and a model slain. He's going to fire next. Everything is going to go into the Leviathan Dreadnought. So Stinger Salvos, need 4s, need 5s, AP -1.
So 3.
Okay. Then Rupture Cannon. 444 is the dream result. Wounds. 2 wounds come through, -3.
5 up.
5+. Oh, blocked both, just as you needed it. What would the damage have been? Would have been 5. Okay, we'll rinse and repeat again. Stinger Salvos, need 5s. 1 comes through, -1.
No.
A wound taken drops to 10. And now the Rupture Cannon. Ideal situation is to cause trouble against this thing. 2 hits, 2 wounds. No, just the 1 comes through. Is it blocked?
No.
No. D6 damage. It's a 1. Oh, could have been worse. Drops to 9. That thing's still alive. We'll fire across there with the Trigon. This is the Bioelectric Pulse. Needing 5s because we moved. It's an assault weapon. 3 wounds come through. Got strength 5. All good. We'll do the same upstairs with him. He'll need 4s because he didn't advance. 3s. 1 comes through. Normal save of 2+. Okay. And all that's left, I think, for shooting is him, the Exocrine. I'll fire the Exocrine here first of all. I'll try and soften up those Terminators as much as possible. Yeah, I think we need to. 6 shots. Need 3s. 3s to wound. Strength 7. 2 come through. Block 1. 1 comes through. There was a wound on 1. Yeah, so it's going to slay a model. It just helps those Gene Stealers out as 3 Terminators to try and bring down. And then might regret this. We'll put the next round into that Leviathan.
It's tricky, isn't it?
It's tricky. Tricky business here. Yeah, we'll go Leviathan. Here we go. 3s, all of them. If we can get a Dreamland roll here. 5s to wound. And there is the dream roll. -3.
5 up invulnerable save.
It's a big roll. Pass 2, well done. 2 damage a time, so dropping down to...
-1.
Is it? Yes, yes.
CTS99.
Great.
Just the 2 wins.
Just the 2. Yeah, so 7 wounds remain on him. So he's taken a battering, but still very much alive.
Down a bracket.
It's down a bracket. Okay, so we'll go on to charges here. The Tyranids have been firing away. There's this base of firepower, just firing every turn. It has been effective enough, but still the Blood Angels have some tough units on the board. We'll go on to charges next. Right, charges have gone ahead. James has charged here, rolled a 3, but it's re-rollable here for Behemoth. We've got a 9, so they've scuttled ahead to go into the Terminators. James says here rolled a 10 for their charge. They've flown around the corner and gone into those Marines, and the Trigon can attack up here. Rolled a 7 for its charge against the Terminators. There's no CP available here for Alex. There's no danger of interrupt play, which is an ideal situation for Gene Stealers. They can make their attacks first unhindered. So we'll pick a combat. Resolve these 3 here. There's a chance the Tyranids to cause some serious trouble for these units. Yeah, Broodlord gives him +1, but it's hard to get him to follow stuff around. The Broodlord he operates independently and sometimes doesn't make his charge. He's quite expensive, so we've dropped the Broodlord here for this list. So I've piled in with these. We go for Acid Maws first of all. Getting 4 attacks each. So we're looking for that result there. And then we're going to try and wound on 4s. Now these come through at -3, and there's 7 of them. Painful.
6 ups.
You blocked 1, so 3 dead. So this lot twice, 2 lots of 12, the rest. No, 2 lots of 16.
I mean, these might kill it anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, just calculating up here. 16, yeah, okay, so we're looking for 3s. Something like that, and that one can go. And then we're looking for 4s. 6s are deadly.
What, 6 minus?
-4. -4. They're gone. They've been destroyed. Okay, target destroyed. Okay, so tucks them back in that direction. We're talking about Gene Stealers. They can have an impact in close combat, but they're also quite good tactically. They're a troops choice, so great for holding on to objectives and contesting them and so on, especially in situations like this, for example, where model count is going to be important. Just being troops helps them out very much. So we'll do this combat here. Terminators are tougher target, more wounds and invuln save and so on, but we'll see how we get on. We'll pile in and attack with this unit of Gene Stealers. So we'll do the Acid Maws. First of all, 4 of them needing 3s. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then 4s to wound. So I think we're going to struggle to wipe out this. Yeah, we will. Just 3 make it through. 3 at 5+.
Make 1.
Okay, so 2 wounds taken. No model slain. And then it's going to be just 12 attacks with the remaining rending claws. So I've just come to a bit of an agreement here. I should only be on 3 attacks. So for the remaining rending claws, I'm going to deduct the extras from that. So I'm going to take those 4 away. And then we'll play these. So we're looking for 3s. Okay. And then we're looking for 4s. 2 more. These are at -1 though, so saves are 3+.
Oh, still made it.
Come on, I was going to say come on, reroll, but no CP available. So that 1 Terminator will go, but 2 do remain to fight back here. You're in Assault Doctrine now. Turn 3.
Yes.
So you're going to get Savage Echoes as well for Blood Angels. So there'll be plenty of attacks coming from those Terminators. We'll do the Trigon first against the Terminators upstairs. So base of 6 + 1 for the double monstrous Scythe Talons, needing 3s. Rerolling 1s, thankfully. Shocker. That's okay. And then we're on 3s to wound. 2 make it through. Oh boy. Oh, come on, reroll one of those. Failed. 2 invuln saves of 5+.
Let's go for it. Ooh,
Blocked 1.
1 second, 1 wound.
Just about. Okay, 1 model slain, but nowhere near the result that we were hoping for. Well, so we'll let Alex consolidate in, but those Terminators will fight, and there's a Chain Fist in there, and a Power Fist. So, yeah, it can strike back hard enough against the Trigon. So that result went well. Terminators certainly tougher to deal with, and a good number of them remain, so they will now counterattack here against this Tyranid attack. Yeah, so Savage Echoes kicks in. There's no extra attack, so this squad here going to fight against the Gene Stealers.
Regular Power Fist, so 2 basic Shock Assault Savage Echoes. Looking for falls because it's -1.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
1 comes through, 2's for a wound.
Yes.
5+ invad? No, so 1's slain. We'll take him away.
And the Power Sword, 5 attacks on the sergeant.
Yeah. Needing 3's.
Great.
3's to wound.
2's to wound because the +1 to wound.
Yeah, and Power Sword's +1 to strength. Great.
But either way, 2 wins.
Blocked 1. Another Gene Stealer slain. Not bad. Okay. Next, these Terminators here fighting. Power Sword, Power Fist, and Chain Fist.
So I'll do the Power Fist first.
4 attacks.
Reroll 1s because the Captain's Mind them.
4's. Yes. 2's to wound. Trigon's in trouble. Yes.
Come on. I need
Assault Doctrine -4 could be.
Yes.
Go straight through whatever your damage is.
2 damage.
6 wounds taken. We're half slain. I've got a feeling we're going to get taken out here.
Chain Fist.
Chain Fist. This is it.
3 hits.
Yes, -1. Yep. 2's. 2 go through.
Okay. And there's D3.
2d3. 4 more. Got 2 wounds left.
And then the Sergeant.
Down to the Power Sword.
Reroll 1.
Yeah. Okay.
3 hits.
5's forced to wound. Forced to kill. Got him. Double 6. That's it. I'm dead.
Just about.
Do we explode? We don't.
I needed that.
They did. A fresh Trigon slain. Good response from the Terminators. That is the Space Hulk Terminators fighting away. And they have brought a Trigon down. I had 0 wounds. 12 wounds caused by 3 Terminators. Good work from them. But that's the Blood Angels proving to be much more effective once that Assault Doctrine kicks in. Extra attacks, extra AP minus really made all the difference. So we will stop at that point. That's his wounds, isn't it? 7 on him. Okay, so we'll calculate points here for the Tyranids. They're trying to catch up, but things not going as smoothly as they'd hoped. Terminators offering resistance, and so to that Leviathan Dreadnought. Tough enough at this stage. The scoreline's very tight at this stage. So Alex has picked up 2 more points for Bring It Down, for destroying the Trigon, taking him up to 37. And then if you include Rod, which is 8 points at this stage, then the Tyranids are now on 36 points. That's 5 points picked up for direct assault. We control both of those, the middle objective and Alex's home objective. Engaging on fronts, 3 points picked up for that. And the 10 points for primaries. So Tyranids have caught up, not quite enough to go past the Blood Angels, but they've have picked up an impressive tally this turn. We'll go on to turn 3 next for the Blood Angels. Yeah, 7 models left on the board here for the Blood Angels, but good quality ones. Terminators, Captain and Leviathan Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts headed off in this direction. 6-inch move from that's the Michael Fryer Dreadnought. The Captain's moved down, getting ready to take on the Gene Stealers. Disengaging with the Terminators, they're heading back in this direction. Then Terminators across here, descending down, getting ready to lay down some Decker, some flames, and then charge in against the larger Gene Stealer squad on that flank. We'll go straight on to shooting phase next. So Terminators on the flank going to fire.
So heavy flamer.
D6 hits.
3.
3's to wound. 2 come through. Blocked 1, so 1 can go. Take the one that's closest to you, just in case you're on a bad charge. That's it, you can go. Then we are dackering with 8 shots.
Yes.
Looking for 3's. Rerolling 1s for El Captain. Oh no, he's far away. He's the other side of the wall now. 4's.
3, please.
Blocked 1. It's 2 more. The 2 closest can go. Just to stretch the charge, yeah. This is the Leviathan hit. The intent's to go after the...
How many wounds does the Execrane have?
He's got 10 left. With a 6 up, feel no pain. These aren't any better, these are 14s.
I'm going to shoot everything at the Execrane.
Yep.
So 2 heavy famous.
Okay, yeah, in range 12.
So 7.
5's to wound. This will come through AP -1. 3. 4 ups. Nope. 6 ups. Yes, 1. It's dropping down to 8.
Excellent. Melter gun.
Big shot. No!
It's not core or within... it's within 6, but it's not core.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Melter lance. D6 shots. Patronic, too late. Ooh. It's a 5, never mind. Okay, 5 shots.
I'll do it for the damage, how about that?
Yeah.
So, 5 shots, hitting on 4s because I'm down a bracket.
Oh.
2 hits.
Yep.
And then 3 to wound. So 1 wound.
1 comes through.
I'll use my...
Command reroll.
I'll use my, Patronic dice.
Yeah, Patronic dice. Oh, for damage or for command reroll on that wound?
Command reroll the wound.
Okay, this is Paul Cook. It just says Imperium for Paul Cook, so he shall help.
Take that.
The blessings of the Emperor. Ah, yes, to make it through.
So, minus
4.
4. Yep.
Paul Cook's damage, you can roll that separate if you want to, just as Paul continues to help. 3, it's okay.
You need a 5. Oh.
Yes, go ahead. Feel no pains. Blocked 1. 3 more wounds taken, dropping down to 5. It's taken heavy damage, but still alive here. That's it, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some charges now.
Charges next. 2 charges available.
Yep. So the captain into the Genesters.
Okay, here it comes. 8, and he goes.
So I'm going to just...
Yeah, Alex will stay on top of the objective.
And then the Terminators into the Genesters.
Yes, probably a 4-inch charge, 9-inch charge. In they go. Right, so pick a combat. We've got 1 CP, so we can't interrupt play.
I'll do this one first.
Yep, so now we're on Savage Echoes here.
Yes, so Power Fist hit on 4s.
Okay.
2 hits.
2.
And then 2s. 2 wins.
5+ invuln save. Snake Eyes, nope, 2 slain at the back. Can go. You can bump my casualties up to 5 in total. Morale's going to be a problem for these.
The Chain Fist, 4 attacks again.
Yep. 4s.
No.
Missed. And the Power Sword.
Power Sword. 1 extra for the champion. Or the Terminator. Through 2 hits.
2's to wound.
Just the 1.
Just the 1. 5+. No, another 1 slain. He can go. Right, Genestealers do have 6 models left, which could cause trouble. And then now down to the captain. So I think for his trait, he gets to reroll a hit roll, a wound roll, and a saving throw. All 3 of those in a turn.
Yes.
Yeah. So 2's to hit. He should be on a fair amount of attacks now. Base of 4.
Yeah, 4 Savage Echoes and...
yeah, Shock Assault and then Savage Echoes on top of that. So 6 attacks.
So,
Looking for 2s.
yep.
All of them.
And 2s again.
2s again. Should get the wipeout here. 1's failed.
Reroll the wound.
Oh yes, on the trait, yep.
So 5. Oh.
Got him.
Oh, just about.
Yep. Wipeout destroyed. I could hold it right there. Sorry about this. I'm gonna command reroll needing a 5+. Here, this is actually a very important roll. If we can pull it off, we don't. They're gone. Don't worry. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. That would have been a troop model remaining on there, but no. Captain says no. They are gone. Okay, so we'll fight back. We'll pile in there with those Genestealers and make our attacks. So 3 attacks is crazy, isn't it? 3 attacks each. So Acid Maul's fighting. Needing 3s, so a good roll, and then needing 4s. Yeah, not so well. 5 at -3, so 5 at 5+.
Oh no.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Sorry. 1 dies.
2 wounds. That hurts. We'll do our. Look at that. This is the Rending Claws. 6s will be nasty. No 6s coming through. So now you've got to make 3 saves of -1, so 3 saves of 3+. Got him. Another model slain. Just the squad leader left. Ouch. Brutal battle. Okay. Morale to resolve. As my morale needed 1. We get it. Morale holds. That'll preserve them. Okay, so piling move made across there, and that brings the turn to an end. Blood Angel still doggedly fighting on here. We'll give you a final score, or give you a score at the end of this turn to see what Alex has picked up at the end of turn 3. Alright, so turn comes to an end. Points picked up, yes. Reclaiming the centre ground yet again for the Blood Angels. So 3 points picked up for that, bringing them to 40 points scored. So whatever happens in this game, 40 points is a noble score here from them. 28 still for the Tyranids. There's still some catching up to do. We shall go on to... No, it's not. It's 36 points. So we're not far away at all. And I think we're sitting on 3 primaries. Yeah, not good. We'll go on to turn 4 now. This could be the turn where the Tyranids see the battle out to victory. We'll go on to their turn 4 next. So we're on turn 4. Good combination this game though. Two vicious armies with a reputation for bloodthirstiness. Tyranids definitely known as a close combat army, and then Blood Angels as well. But I don't know, the Tyranids got stuck in very early and just sort of disrupted plans quite quickly, and it stopped the Blood Angels from getting going from an early stage. It was, and the Land Raider, that was just a killer blow right in the heart of your force to have all those mortal wounds being dished out. So that really hurt the Blood Angels in this game. And the artillery's been a bit of a bane this battle. There's another chance for it to fire the heavy guns once again against this lumbering Leviathan Dreadnought. 7 wounds remain on this thing, but look at the Tyranid guns looking quite menacing at this point. We'll do our moves here with the Tyranids on turn 4. So moving for the Tyranids here, keeping the Genestealers on the objective. Trigon's moved out to take on those 2 Terminators, as Lictor's moved across and has helped claim that objective, and the remaining stationary of these getting ready to shoot, restoring a wound automatically there on the Exocrine also, and the final rod being performed here by this Lictor just scooting along to there and performing that final action. So the hard workers, the Lictors, they're dotted around the ball, just helping to pick up engaging fronts, doing their rodding, just quietly minding their own business, preferring not to be disturbed as they perform more of a tactical role for this Tyranid force. Okay, so we'll go here. I think I can see the Leviathan Dreadnought, so we'll unleash with the Rupture Cannon. Yeah, after the Psychic Phase. So we'll go Psychic Phase here, we'll go for Smite, straight ahead. And it goes off on a 10. Is it 10 or more than 10?
I think it's more than 10.
Yeah, D3 mortal wounds. It's 3. Oh, pain. Dropping down to 4. That'll be Psychic Phase finished. We'll then go on to Shooting Phase, and we'll Rupture into this Dreadnought. 2 hits on 2 6s. 2 wounds come through. Ouch.
Right into the wall, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 pluses to block. He does block 1. D6 damage, 2 wounds taken.
It comes down to a 1. Because GTSN.
Got it, yep, so it drops down to 3. So then, right, so a lot of the damage has been, the mortal wounds have been the problem for him.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we'll go for Stinger Salvos. 5s. 2 come through, -1.
That's fine.
Blocked. Stinger Salvo again. Nothing. Rupture Cannon. Missed. Ooh, so we'll have to go to another vehicle here. So we'll go with him again. Go with this one. Rinse and repeat. So this is the Stinger Salvo. Nothing. Rupture Cannon. 2 hits. This could be it. 3s to wound. Yes, and 2 6s. 5 pluses. Blocked 1. D6 damage -1. 3 -1 is 2.
1 wound.
1 wound left. Yo, keep going. Stinger Salvo. A wound. 3 up. Passed. And then the rupture cannon again. Missed on 333. Oh no! Unbelievable. He is tanky. Yeah, there's not much can stand up to that kind of firepower from the just single model taking all those hits. So I think I'm going to have to. Oh man. It's tricky. I could try and sneak some shots at the captain. It would be rude to do it, but we'll go for it. Extra crying. We'll fire. We'll be on 4s for hits though. We get 2. We do get the 2 wounds. Yeah, 4+ Invuln save.
Oh no.
No, you can re-roll one of those for your trait.
I can, I forgot about that.
4+. No, so it's 4 damage. I think that could be him. Gone. Oh no, sniped.
My last boy.
Then we'll go for shots into Leviathan. This will be an insult if we pick him off. It's going to be toughness 8, I guess.
I think it's toughness 7 actually.
Oh, I think that was one of the ones they adjusted. Yeah. I'll roll to see what I get to wound. 2 in that case if he is toughness 7. Alex will roll up 6 and 1.
Oh no, he's dead.
Damage 2 becomes damage 1. It doesn't matter. There's 1 wound left. And does he explode?
Not that it matters, but
Almost. Dreadnought gone. Finally brought down with the last shot from the Tyranid artillery. 3 Terminators remain. Bioelectric pulse. 3 wounds. No minus. This is on the Terminators. A wound taken. One of them takes a wound.
unfortunately.
Okay, so we'll go on to charges next. The Trigon's just going to go in on a 7, so you can just tuck in against the Terminator Sergeant. Okay, and then we'll do our attacks. We'll just go straight on to combat here. So we're looking for 7 attacks. We're fresh, so we'll strike on 3s, re-rolling our 1s. All hit. 3s to wound. I'll check to see if it's 2s. This is quite important. Just to see if we're strength 8. I think we are strength 7. Yeah, strength 7 base. And the weapon's the strength of the user. So those fail. Okay.
It's D6, isn't it?
Yeah, it's D6 on the first one. 2 wounds, which is enough because the model has been taken a wound. And then 3 or more will kill that sergeant. No, he lives. Okay. So 1 wound on him, so you'll get to fight back. You can pick a combat, so I guess it's going to be that one over there.
Yep. Savage Echoes, is that just for the first round of combat?
Yeah, so I reckon you get Savage Echoes continuously.
Yeah, just not shock assault.
Yeah.
So 3 basic Savage Echoes.
Okay. 2 hits. Just forced to wound now, but they haven't wounded.
Yeah. No, 3s because it's +1 strength.
Got it. Wound comes through. Survived.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so we'll do our attacks coming through. These are the Acid Maw attacks, and there'll be another 6 attacks after this. Looking for 3s.
Let's get it.
Looking for 4s. Dreadful, look at that, just the 1. 1 at -3.
It's fine.
Blocked. 6 attacks of Rending Claws. This Terminator's probably going to survive. 6s are good. If we can get them, we get 1. That's -4. Okay.
So,
5 up.
Oh, got it. And the regular.
3 up.
Perfect.
No damage.
I'll just.
He can fight.
I'll see if I can take him down.
Here we go.
3 basic Savage Echoes and Shock Assault.
Okay.
That's a good start. And then
5s, 4s. 4s you were charged, yeah.
It's 4 wounds.
4 straight wounds, because straight in at -4.
-4. Yeah.
4 wounds taken. There's something, it's obvious though, isn't it, to say it, but you do notice when you don't have an invuln save, it makes a big difference. The damage just glides in against these Trigons here, but they're a cheaper option, 150 odd points, so they're not bad really for what they can do. And they're quite a nice escort to go alongside tunnelling Gene Stealers. Well, they are the tunnel.
Like a Tyranid drop pod.
Yeah, well, in a way, yes. Yeah, drop pod that fights with claws. Yeah, we're looking at the game here. There's 2 Terminator Sergeants left from the Space Hulk collection. They're probably wishing they were on a Space Hulk at this stage. We'll calculate points. I think the game's over. So what we'll do is we'll calculate points for this turn, and then we'll theorise what other points will be scored on the later stages of the game here. But it is a Tyranid victory. It's been a slaughter here. Casualties have been heavy, but Tyranids, the damage coming through has been nasty stuff. We said it would be a brutal game, and it most certainly was. Yeah, it's got ourselves a final score. So we theorised what points the Tyranids would pick up. And so this has been the problem here, is the control of primary objectives. Started off really well on turn 2, the early points grab. Combine that with Blade of Sanguinius. It was going really well for the Blood Angels in the early stages of the game. But then Tyranids interrupting that flow for primary objectives. So no points picked up on 3, 4 and 5. That was the deadly part of this game. So 10 points in total for that. Bring it down. It was okay. 3 monsters destroyed, so 6 points picked up for that. That was a success. Blade of Sanguinius worked out brilliantly, with the Swarm Lord being brought down in close combat by the captain, maxing out 15 points. And then Direct Assault was okay in the early stages of the game again, whilst the Blood Angels held their home objective and recaptured the middle multiple times. That brought in 9 points in total, so 40 points. So pretty good score for the side that didn't win. And then for the Tyranids, this early stages of the game, look here, only 5 points brought in, but then 10, 15, maxing out to 45 there later on. Acting from this base here, and then Gene Stealers pushing in, capturing multiple objectives, proved to be effective enough, and that attack there at the back also helping out to clear and hold that objective as well. So a good number of points coming in for primaries. Rod was successful again, just the hard work from these. 12 points picked up for that. Engaging on fronts with the spread of play across the board, with the Lictors helping out and the Genestealers swinging around on the flanks, and that attack over there helping. We did well. We got 11 points for engaging on fronts, and then Direct Assault, we reckon we maxed out on that for multiple turns of clearing and holding the central and rear objective. I think that move there, because that was a weaker, there was only 2 men over there that we charged, but tactically it planted us there at the back, and that really did was quite significant in this battle. That is the game. It's 83 points to the Tyranids and 40 points to the Blood Angels. It is a clear victory to the Hive Mind in this game. So you've had a taste of this Tyranid list. It's interesting. It's a bit unconventional.
Pretty tough.
Yeah, and the quirkiness of that Swarm Lord, the way he conducts himself, is interesting to watch the way he gets on in games. A sort of gung-ho kamikaze charge. It's interesting to watch for sure. But that's the battle. As I'll call out the patrons at silver level, which is Darren Gardner, Denny Wright, Peter Goodall, Zachary Lee, William Schwaz and William. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. We'll talk about units of the game next for both sides. Okay, so units of the game for both sides. Lots of options for both armies. Honourable mention to Alex's captain. Good fighting from him. But he's going to give it to the 2 General Terminator squads for their DACA firepower, their resilience, and their ability to fight well enough in close combat. The sergeant from each of the squads is surviving through to the end of the game. So that's units of the game for the Blood Angels. For the Tyranids, Gene Stealers worked hard. Scary stuff from them, so very happy with those. Lictors, I mentioned them before, very useful units also, but I'm going to give it to the Tyrannofexes in this game. Just sat there the entire battle, but their base of firepower, happy to shoot at Land Raiders, Leviathan Dreadnoughts, any kind of heavy target. They will sit there and fire all day long, helping to cause damage and bring those heavier targets down. If I didn't have heavy tank, anti-tank stuff, there'd be problems, and so that's nice reliable firepower from them, and Alex was kind enough not to interrupt them through the game. They certainly get in trouble when they are reached in close combat. But that's units of the game for both sides. Keep a look out for more Challenger Scorpion games and more battle reports on YouTube and over on YouTube channel membership as well. Great game. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.